Here you are in the last circle, excited to get the win, but your hands are shaking, your KD is a .86, and you lack the confidence to win. Don't worry, I used to be just like you. I've learned to win in these moments even with a bad KD. Now I know the last guy's to my left and it's a 1v1. I hit him with a few shots, but I know from my experience I will lose that gunfight through the window because he has more cover than I do. So I decided to slide out to my right, use a stim to keep my health bar high, knowing I would take shots to my plates but not my health bar. I've now taken too much damage. Look at my health bar now. So I stim again through the window to get cover, which gets me a boost of speed that is needed to make it hard for him to track me. Then I use rotational aim assist, lock onto him, and win the gunfight in the match. This leads me to lesson 1. You don't need to have the best shots to win the game. You need to outsmart your enemy. In this situation we just went through, I outsmarted my enemy because I knew he had the advantage through the window. I also knew those 2 stims would give me movement boost plus replenish my health bar. The movement boost made it harder for him to track me with his gun. The health boost kept me in the game and gave me the advantage to win. Let's work smarter, not harder, when it comes to winning with a bad KD. This next situation, I use audio cues to give me the advantage in this gunfight. I know he's above me, which leads me to lesson number 2. Use your audio cues to win more. Just watch. Now I won that gunfight because I surprised him. Because I heard him previously, it let me get the first shots on him, and by doing so led me to winning that gunfight. My shots weren't that great, they were kind of all over the place, but the element of surprise and using the audio cue, knowing where he was, made me win that gunfight. Hey guys, it's come to my attention that some of you have not hit that subscribe button yet or turned notifications on. You're gonna wanna go ahead and do that right now. I come out with 3 videos a week to help the community get more kills and get more wins. 2 cool things for you too. Our Discord is now open, so you can go ahead and join the Discord. The link for the Discord will be in the description below. You can join up with other birds, you can hang out with the community, and we have a huge 12-hour stream coming up on April 3rd for Verdansk, where we're gonna have giveaways, and you can enter the giveaway in the Discord, or I'll put the link for the giveaway in the description of the video. All right, let's get back into this. Getting more wins is using what's provided to you. Care packages are your friend. You might have a bad KD, but a bad KD with specialist perk gives you a great advantage. Now you have every perk in the game to help you win. So lesson number 3 is buy care packages for yourself and give yourself the best chance to win in Warzone. Giving yourself every perk in the game will provide you with the greatest chance to win, yet we forget to buy care packages and prioritize other purchases over it. Now with specialist on board, I automatically know an enemy is nearby with the alertness perk. And as I miss shots on the guy in the zip line here and he jumps down, I will heal faster, and I only need to put in 2 plates. When I engage in this next gunfight, I have tracker, so I can see the outline of his body, making it easier for me to shoot. And with Mountaineer, I can jump down after him and not worry about taking fall damage. I'm able to go right after him and finish the kill. This is all possible by buying 1 care package. In this next gunfight, I hear the enemy above, and I make my way up there. As I come through the door, my shots are wild, but instead of pressing him, I back out a little, trying to get into cover from the door jam. He doesn't have any cover or nowhere to go, so I get a little cover here and win the gunfight. Which is lesson number 4. Stay in cover and don't overly expose yourself to win the game. In this situation, I could have lost that gunfight by pressing him, but choosing to stay in cover, I was able to win that gunfight and keep playing towards the win. Lesson number 5 is twofold, and you'll see what I mean here. Just watch. I got super lucky here. I didn't take my own advice, and I got overconfident with the enemy on the ladder, and he knocked me. But as you saw, when I was selfing, he forgot to pull his parachute, probably because he thought he had Mountaineer on when he didn't, so he immediately died, and I lived to fight another day. So lesson 5 is follow lessons 1 and 4, and have a bit of luck on your side sometimes. Lesson number 6 is understanding your distance and how to break your opponent's camera. In this particular gunfight, I knew we were both very close to each other, and the closer we are, it makes it harder for your opponent to see you. So I decided to pick up speed and press closer to him to break his camera. You can tell as I slide by and mount, he starts shooting to the left where I just was instead of the right where I am now. This gives me the advantage to win this gunfight. This mechanic is built into the game where the closer you are to your opponent, depending on their field of view, it's harder for them to see you, and most console players play on a TV with 90 to 100 FOV activated, so you can use this to your advantage and win more. Lesson number 7, know your ground loot. You will see what I mean here, just watch this. I win both of these gunfights for 3 reasons. 1, I got first shots on my enemy in front of me like I did earlier. Two is I don't have to reload. As you can see, I have an 85 bullets in this ground loot PP919. I immediately know I don't have to waste time getting into cover to reload. I can go from one gunfight to another and still keep firing, not having to worry about am I going to run out of bullets. And finally, he drop shots me, which will work, but I tracked him down here, and the downside of drop shotting is you are giving me easy headshots, and headshots kill faster than anything else in the game. Lesson number 8, use one sound to mask another. I know in this situation that there is an enemy close, and I only have a pistol, so I throw the C4 and I activate it to cover up the noise from my footsteps inside. This gives me the advantage to get the drop on my opponent and win a gunfight with a pistol, which then lets me use his loot, and then lets me use lesson number 6, which we just covered, and win the gunfight against this turtle by breaking his camera and winning that gunfight. Lesson number 9 is a hard one to learn. Also, is anyone still watching at this point? Let me know in the comments if you made it to lesson number 9. I appreciate you. Lesson number 9 is having trigger discipline. I see the guy going up the zip, and I could fire at him, but I'm in the middle of the street and I have no cover. So if anyone is nearby, then I am dead. Funny enough, there is an enemy in front of me, so I decide to fight him in the middle of the street. But as soon as I start fighting him, my gut tells me I'm going to lose this gunfight. So I spring to the left out of his eyesight, which makes him come towards me, giving me a chance to win this gunfight and use his momentum against him because he can't shoot if he is running. So I know that, I start shooting and I win the gunfight. Lesson number 10 is don't be afraid of zone and don't be afraid of dying. In this situation, I have no gas mask, but I know I have an enemy underneath me. I could chance it and jump out in front of him, but then I'll get shot in the back while he holds the cover from the window. Or I can take on zone or gas and shoot him in the back. Either way, we're playing a big game of chicken here. Who's going to move first? Well, I rather die to gas than die to being shot in the back. In this case, I win and I shoot him in the back, giving me a UAV to show me where the last enemy is. And I use that UAV to know where he is and if he is pushing me, or do I have enough time to play it up. Now, he doesn't push me like he should because he's playing scared, which tells me he's a weaker player. And I should be able to win this nicely. Just watch. Hey guys, if you like videos from me, go ahead, watch this video now. I'm going to give you 13 tips on how to win more in solos.